no one. I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, I'm on sentence, but that's me, I'm stumbling away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. All the things that you say, is it life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember. You're shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. I'll be gone in a day or two. In a day or two. Always a loner, always alone. Yeah, yeah. Wouldn't it doesn't hurt me. Do you wanna feel how it feels? Do you wanna know that it doesn't hurt me? Do you wanna hear about the deal I made again? It's you and me. And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap all places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. Say if I only could. don't wanna hurt me, but see how deep the bullet lies. Unaware, I'm tearing you asunder. Oh, there is thunder in our hearts. Is there so much hate for the ones we love? Well, tell me we both matter, don't we? You, it's you and me. It's you and me. You won't be unhappy. And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. Say if I only could. It's you and me. It's you and me. You won't be unhappy. Come on, baby. Come on, darling. Let me steal this moment from you now. Come on, angel. Come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience. See if I only could make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap more places, and be running up that road, be running up that hill, with no problem. So if I only could make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places, be running up that road, be running up that hill, with no problems. See if I only could, no problems. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that hill.
Good morning, good morning. How are we doing this morning, everybody? ¿Cómo estamos? Buenos días. Konnichiwa, Spoonie-san. What other languages? We still need to learn another language so Carl doesn't, make fun of us for only knowing 2 languages. You have to learn 3 languages, people, okay? Can't just learn 2 languages. You got to learn 3 languages. Minimum. It's still on the list. French. Bonjour, Spoonie-san. No, wait. Bonjour, Mademoiselle Spoonie. Mademoiselle. Chinese. Nah. If we're gonna get an Asian girl, we're gonna want her to be Japanese. We want some Japanese, or maybe Korean. I don't know. Who do you think is prettier, Japanese women or Korean? Spoonie-sons. I don't think Chinese women are pretty. I mean, I guess they're pretty, but they're not. I think they're short. I want someone at least a little taller. Right? You think Korean and Japanese women are taller than Chinese women? Or is this my imagination? Let's see. We were the lucky ones. Running up that magic. Leave it. How did I? Like a little crackhead. Can't help yourself, can you? You just can't help yourself. It's your nature. You just. Yeah, Philippines? Oh, Philippines. They're all short. Hold on, I'm going to Google this. Okay. Are Japanese women loyal, traditional, modest, taller than other Asian? Oh, it says Japanese people are shorter. You see, it was just my imagination. Why Koreans became taller than Japanese? So Koreans are taller. So I would be a giant. I would be a giant. uh, Okay. Which Asian women are the tallest? Which Asian women are the tallest? It's a fair question. Russia? No. Chinese. So you were right. Chinese women are taller. All right. I don't know why I got sidetracked on that. All right, we got sidetracked. He's 6'3" and he is a giant here. In my house. Really? That's gotta be annoying. That's gotta be annoying. Oh.
And so you're kind of left to, well, it doesn't fit. So now should I put it to the side?
Yeah, just get it close.
But
what you don't do is leave it in a parking space.
Right. That is wrong.
Yeah.
However, when my husband saw me do that, just kind of like leave it sort of off to the side, but away from, people could still park. He was like, you need to walk it all the way back to the grocery store. I was like, you need to walk it back to the grocery store.
Michael was the man that would return the shopping cart.
He can't stand to see it. It's a funny thing. All right, this is what it looks like today if you're heading out the door. Today, it's warming up. Tomorrow, we're looking at warm and sunny conditions. And then
he's a lucky man.
Get cooler and cloudier out there. Sure, it is going to be another day of some at least heat. We have some heat advisories, excessive heat warnings out towards our desert communities, about 100 to 104 degrees out there. Our Inland Empire and the Antelope Valley could get up to the 90s. So again, both of these are just reminders. If you're outdoor, exerting yourself, doing anything outside, hiking, exercising, working, you just want to give yourself plenty of rest breaks, drink plenty of water. Don't get caught under a heat-related illness. Unfortunately, that is one of the weather features, one of the biggest dangers as far as weather is concerned to your health and your life. So just be cautious. Los Angeles, you have the clouds. They're not going to be around for long. We're going to get these clouds out of here. We're going to see them recede out towards the Pacific. It's a lot of sunshine for today, so enjoy it. We have the same tomorrow, a little bit of cloud coverage, maybe overnight a little drizzle, then it's back to some sunshine, and the same goes on your Friday. Now, we are looking outside, and we do have our temperatures across Ontario into Riverside. We're into the 60s and 50s. It's a pretty warm start, relatively speaking. We haven't been into these mid-60s in a while. So Hawthorne, 64, Long Beach, 64, and 62 in Redondo, and 63 degrees, and looking good over in Huntington Beach this morning. You can see that there is a big area of high pressure that wants to build in. Today, it's going to be 78 for Los Angeles. Pretty perfect weather. Tomorrow, high pressure dominates. So we're going to warm up a little bit, back to 80 degrees tomorrow. Now the Southwest, Las Vegas, even out towards Phoenix, getting into the triple digits, like 111, 112. Like now we're deep in the triple digits, and that continues forward as we get into it. Looks like your Friday and your Saturday still staying very hot in those areas. Friday here locally will be around 78 degrees along Los Angeles, and Saturday will drop it down to 75. A little trough nearby is going to cool us down, bring back a little bit of cloud coverage, and that big area of high pressure is weakening just a bit. So today it's going to be the 90s, tomorrow the 90s, and then just a little bit cooler for your Friday. We're back to 94 degrees out there in San Bernardino.
When did we ever have that?
In Lake Elsinore, it's 110 in Palm Springs, 78 Irvine. Foothills are back into the mid-80s at 78 in Los Angeles, 72 Redondo, 84 in Encino. And if you're heading out to Simi Valley, 85, 93 out there into Santa Clarita. All right, Los Angeles, Inland Orange County, 78 is 80 on your Thursday, 78 degrees on your Friday. We bring it on down to the mid-70s to upper 70s Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The clouds are also going to be back, so we'll have some more of that June gloom. But these next 3 days, looks like we're probably going to break away from that early on. Heading out the door for the valleys, Inland Empire, it's 90 today and tomorrow. We're back to 86 degrees Friday, Saturday. It's 82 degrees Sunday into your Monday and your Tuesday. So we do cool down. Again, just 2 days of some 90 degree temperatures with heat advisories in play. And then if you're traveling out towards the beaches, it's about 72 today. We'll keep those mid-70s around. A tiny bit of morning cloud coverage, afternoon sunshine. Head to the beach. It should be gorgeous. Saturday, Sunday, we're back into the 60s, and the mountains, lovely, but the 80s, they're back. Okay. They haven't been here in a while, but they have returned today, 84 degrees. Scott Reifner, 7 HD this morning, watching it on the roads.
I tried to go to sleep, but
you know, it has not been too bad. We're waiting for this layer to burn off. The visibility is pretty low for us, at least at the moment, but it's very thin. I think it'll burn off pretty quickly, and that's why we're going to have some hotter temperatures.
No, Scott Reif, no one cares. All right. Anyways, so look at this. You see this? Look, this is tall girls.
Round one, fight. Round one, fight.
Listen up, because I'm not going to say it again. Y'all could have had tall girls. We made a whole movie about it. Did I watch it? Absolutely not. Do I plan on watching it? Absolutely not. But you know what size 13 women get you? NBA babies. NFL babies.
NFL babies.
So when your wife, named Jessica, who's 5'3" and a dental hygienist, pops out an Owen and not an Odell, don't come running back to me. Listen up, because I'm not going to say it again. Y'all could have had tall girls. We made a whole movie about it.
She's pretty.
Sorry, I'm not into short guys.
A rich nigga, 8-figure, that's my type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type. 8-inch big.
How tall are you? I'm 6 foot tall, like right on the dime. I'm 6'1". I love it. How tall are you right now? Probably like 6'4". Right? I think we're we're pretty close. We're getting up.
Right. I need a tall.
We're both pretty tall. What is the shortest guy you'd ever date? I've gone short enough to like 5'8", 5'9". Probably wouldn't do it again, but like that's the cap. 5'8", 5'9" to ride this ride. And what's the tallest you would date?
To ride this
Probably
ride.
6'9". Otherwise, they don't have like the muscle. There's some 7.
To ride this ride. You gotta be 5'8" to ride this right. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted. Anyways. So what else is going on? I'm kind of I need some coffee. You gotta wake me up here. Wake me up here. You're pruning tomatoes wrong. Spoonie, I haven't pruned the tomatoes at all. Remember how you said that I was supposed to like cut the little leaf right here? I'm just letting them grow. So what's gonna happen? What will happen, Spoonies? I just want to see what will happen. Kind of curious. Does that mean I'm not gonna get tomatoes, or the tomatoes are gonna be small? No, I'm not getting in the hot seat. I mean, I could get in the hot seat. I think I'd do better than stupid Al. the first Lord Provort. Stupid Al. Amazing. Awesome. Amazing. That's when I turned it off. But that's when I was like, all right, I'm out. This is stupid. I think I could do a better job than stupid Al. But they won't concede to my demands. They won't grow as big, or they could produce as many tomatoes. Okay, so but they will produce tomatoes, naturally, right? All right, and I want to see what they look like naturally, and then maybe next time I'll do that and see the difference. You see? Or maybe let's see. I think you would enjoy it. Well, tell them. All right. One, they have to unban me. They have to unban me from Troll Central. And then Al and Charlie have to come on here. They have to come on here first, and they have to explain to me what's the timeline for Medicare for All, or how the Democrats and the Republicans aren't the same fucking party, Actually, just Al. I don't really care about Charlie. Charlie's funny. Sometimes. I saw the thing that he said about me having I think he said that I had a head full of nickels. That was funny. Okay. No. He said that I had a big head. And that if it was full of nickels, then you'd be rich. Something like that, right? That was funny. All right. I'll give you that. That's fine. Slugs are going to eat your tomatoes anyways. You'll see. Why are they going to eat my tomatoes? I don't get this reference. But I'm trying to prove a point. You see, this is how you do stuff, right? You make demands, and then you make them do the thing that you want. Slugs like tomato. Well, what do I do about it? What do I do about the slugs? Since you aren't there, you won't be able to battle the slugs, and they will win. Well, that's a good thing that I'm starting my own seed thing right here. You see? So that's why I want to have like a sterile thing. And I'm going to throw out, I want fresh dirt. So I know exactly what's in the dirt. I don't want no bugs in the dirt, God damn you, Spoonies. Last time I got some, what I'm doing. I got some stuff last year. All right, so you don't think I'm going to get anything this year? I'm going to get something. They're just eating the leaves. Well, what other demand should I make? That's all I really care about. I mean, what else? I'm a good sport. I could play along, right? Anyways. Dirt is alive. Bugs are necessary. Yeah, but I'm trying to limit the amount of bugs in my house. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want those little gnats in my house. So that's why I'm trying to Spoonie. Let me try it my way. All right, Spoonie. Everyone's a critic. Oh, exactly. There we go. I need a fluffer. Nuts! You're going to get me in trouble. You're going to get me canceled over here. That's what I don't want, Spoonie. So that's why, like, I want to get rid of that dirt. I don't remember where I got that dirt. That's why. I don't think I got it from outside though, but I'd rather just start over fresh, like on my thing. Remember when I poisoned myself? I can laugh about it now, which is the good thing, I can breathe again. Somewhat. All right. I'm gonna grab some more coffee. So what did we learn? No more diatomaceous earth. No more. Nope, none of that.
Living in a material world. Living in a material world. Living in a material world. Living in a material world.
Boys may come and boys may go, and that's alright to see. Experience has made me rich, and now they're after me. 'Cause everybody's living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. A material, a material, a material, a material world.
Living in a material world. Living in a material world. Living in a material world. Living in a material world. Living in a material world. Living in a material world. Living in a material world.
I love coffee mugs, cute ones. We want to see the broccoli cup. Every time I bring it out, no one pays attention to it. So it's too small. Your coffee cups are too small, Brett. I need a decent sized coffee cup. Sorry. So what else? Oh, this guy's doing the traffic. Brianna's off. All right. Boo. Boo. All right. Any more news? Fauci grilled. Oh, yeah. This is what I wanted to see. I did want to watch this. All right. Okay. I will remember to do that.
Caught some flack for a new segment in which he makes the case for Israeli superiority. Let's take a listen.
Because values and customs make a difference. Okay. And the people of Gaza, by the way, if the Israelis did get rid of Hamas, they'd be doing a giant favor to the people of Gaza who hate Hamas too. But let's just go through the lists. Because the Israelis look like us in most ways, values-wise. Maybe we're not doing it the right way. I don't know. Religious tolerance. That doesn't exist in Gaza. You're either Muslim or an infidel, and you better be a Muslim. Female freedom. Free and fair elections. Free speech. Gay rights. Can I just finish my list of pedophilia? I'll put that under don't ask. Child brides and so forth. Equality of the sexes. I'll categorize that under don't make me fucking laugh. The fact that these people think that this is where they should be aligned with, that these are the values that you support.
Now, if someone complained that Jews didn't share our values and customs, that they didn't look like us, that, say, calling themselves chosen people was evidence of religious intolerance, if someone accused Jews broadly of pedophilia or sexual deviance, citing Weinstein, Epstein, and let's say Seinfeld, and argued that as a result they didn't want to live in a country with Jews, I doubt we would struggle to identify those remarks for what they are: bigotry, anti-Semitism. Now, Maher's commitment to Islamophobia is nothing new, nor is it subtle. He has argued that Syrian refugees should be rejected because, quote, their cultures are not like ours, an argument eerily reminiscent of a justification used to deny Jews asylum as they faced persecution by Nazi Germany. He's argued that Islam, the religion that shares more with Judaism than any other religion, is, quote, the motherlode of bad ideas. He's described Muslims collectively as threatening and joked that Muslims, who comprise 25% of all human beings on earth, that they belong to a, quote, culture in its medieval era. He accused Muslims of, quote, bringing that desert stuff to our world, and referred to Muslims as uncivilized. When challenged as to whether Islam is a religion of peace, Maher once quipped, "Yeah, they blow you up. There's a piece of you over there. There's a piece of you over there. There's a piece of you over there." There's something deeply ironic about Maher's claims, especially made just about a week after we all watched a Palestinian man hold a baby aloft with a crucial piece missing. It had been decapitated in an Israeli airstrike. For 7 months, we've watched Israel murder well over 35,000 Gazans, 75% of whom were women and children. Yet we've been told that Palestinians are inherently violent, barbaric, and savage. Just last week, Obama complimented Biden's ceasefire speech using language that eerily reflected this double standard. A ceasefire alone, he wrote, won't ease the terrible pain of Israelis whose loved ones were butchered or abducted by Hamas, or the Palestinians whose families have been shattered by the subsequent war. Israelis are butchered by Hamas, in Obama's words. Palestinians are abstractly shattered by war, not by Israel, with American bombs and American diplomatic cover. Bill Maher lauds Israel for religious tolerance, saying that it doesn't exist in Gaza. Meanwhile, you'll rarely hear mention of the fact that, say, interfaith marriage isn't permissible in Israel. It's not allowed in Gaza, but the case being made is not that Gazans deserve rights because of religious tolerance, but it's that they deserve to live because they're human beings. It's a deeply segregated society in Israel where,
you know, what happened to diversity? You know, like, so we're supposed to be okay with them destroying them because of their religious and their cultural differences? I don't know, guys. That seems like a hard sell, but I don't know. Am I wrong? Is that what he's trying to say? He's trying to say that because they're Muslim and, you know, their culture is different, and I guess they oppress women, but that's their problem. My issue is, why are we funding this? Why are we paying our tax dollars instead of fixing shit here? Right? I mean, and it's wrong. Isn't that the point? I thought that was the point. That it's just wrong to kill people. You know? That shouldn't be having wars. But I know.
98% Jews say all or most of their friends are Jewish, and 85% of Muslims say the same. I don't think you'll hear Maher speak up for Palestinian Christians either. Remember, former Congressman Justin Amash lost several relatives when Israel bombed a Christian Orthodox church in Gaza, where people had been sheltering along with sleeping children and babies. 150 to 200 people were killed in that attack by Israel. Israel is a country that imposes segregated roads for Jews and Arabs. This map shows how Palestinians are forced through checkpoints, where they're forced to wait for hours and are subjugated to humiliating treatment. As one Palestinian doctor explained, "My family members cross this checkpoint at 4 a.m., then sleep in their car until they start work at 8 a.m. This is apartheid." While Palestinians in Gaza have maintained Jewish graves from World War I, CNN reported that at least 16 Gazan cemeteries have been desecrated by Israeli forces since October 7th. While Biden repeated the beheaded baby lie, he's been silent on the viral image of a Palestinian baby decapitated by Israel during the Memorial Day massacre, or the thousands of Gazan children who live without limbs because of Israeli airstrikes and sniper fire. While Israel made rape accusations, which were quickly used to justify the mass murder of Palestinian civilians, subsequent investigations haven't turned up a single incident of rape on October 7th. Meanwhile, UN experts have reported on gross human rights violations, including sexual assault against Palestinian women and girls in Israeli custody. Maher says Israelis look like us in most ways, values-wise, maybe, but perhaps only because America also fails to live up to its democratic aims. Just last week, The Guardian reported that an Israeli Mossad director personally threatened the UN court's prosecutor to avoid accountability for its crimes against Palestinians, stalking her and threatening her family like a common thug. And while Israel's defenders often claim, contradictorily, that it's a Jewish state, but also a pluralistic democracy where everyone is equal, Israel refuses to allow 5 million Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank to either have their own state and self-determination, or, alternatively, to participate in Israeli society as full, rights-having, voting members of one united state. They brag about Arabs comprising 20% of the Israeli public, but insist that Palestinians are too intrinsically dangerous to live amongst in greater numbers. Well, which is it? If Israel is proof of a democratic, pluralistic dream, why is this so-called equality reserved for some Palestinians, but not for others? I had to confront this warped logic about a month ago when I participated in a debate on whether Israel's siege on Gaza is a just war.
That's a complicated issue. You see? What is the right thing? That's the conversation that we should be having. What is the right thing there? A 2-state solution or a 1-state solution? In my opinion, it's a 1-state solution where everyone has equal rights. Isn't that the utopia that they're talking about?
Shortly after, the existence of Arabs in Israel was cited at that debate as evidence of Israel's inclusivity and its validity as a democratic ally. A pro-Zionist panelist argued that Palestinians living in the occupied territories should not have the right to return to their homeland and what is now called Israel because they're unsuitable neighbors, unlike, say, people from Denmark.
There are 2 million Arabs that live in Israel. There are 0 Jews that live in Gaza, right? It's a relevant data point. Zionism is about this creation of the state of Israel, which was created. Were you a Zionist or were you an anti-Zionist? What I'm trying to figure out is if my opponents here believe that the state of Israel should exist at all, and if we should wipe a UN member nation off the map, because that is effectively what right of return is. The right of return is not take 7 million refugees, and this number expands. These are people who have never been in the area, have resettled other places. And Benny Morris's book is far more nuanced than that is allowing, that there were people who were expelled, there were people that were forced out by their own side, etc. Benny Morris has actually said this, and you quoted him, said, let me go to him, that if you do have right of return, which by the way, 7 million people doesn't mean 7 million people that go to the West Bank and Gaza. Very specifically doesn't mean that. It goes to what Israel is now. In what Morris said, and I think it was an article of Tablet, he said, the response to this is if you think October 7th is bad, this is going to be a giant bloodletting. This is not as if 7 million Danes are coming in. These are people who have an ideological predisposition.
You might be asking yourself why one would presume there'd be a bloodletting if Palestinians had the right of return, especially given that, as you mentioned, 20% of Israel is currently composed of Palestinians. Again, this is supposed to be evidence of how democratic and inclusive Israel is. That panelist, Michael Monahan, seems to imply there's something specific to Danish people that qualifies them as neighbors over Palestinians, or perhaps something intrinsic to Palestinians or Arabs as a people that disqualifies them. What is it about the relationship between Israelis and Palestinians that would make the former feel unsafe? Well, one big difference I can think of is that Zionist Jewish settlers never committed ethnic cleansing against Danish people. They never slaughtered 15,000 Danes while expelling another 75,000 from their land. But you can't imagine the counterfact.
This makes me sad.
If Michael Monahan had immigrated from New York to live in a Danish man's house while the original occupant was forced to live in an open-air prison where his calories were meted out by a government run by immigrants from Eastern Europe and the United States, I suspect it would put a bit of a damper on the jolly relationship he seems to enjoy with the people of Denmark. In short, Palestinian resistance is about reclaiming what they had been denied, the right of return, achieving self-determination. But once you admit that, you have to acknowledge that the obvious answer to how to achieve peace involves allowing Palestinians to return to their land and live as co-equal citizens in historic Palestine if they so choose, even if that means the end of Israel's existence as a Jewish majority ethno-state. Political scientist John Mearsheimer, who gained new prominence as an early critic of America's Ukraine strategy and who wrote a seminal book on the Israel lobby, made exactly this argument when asked whether he believed Hamas was motivated by anti-Semitism or by some intrinsic quality to Arabs or Muslims.
When you have a disaster, and what happened on October 7th is a disaster, one of the first things that happens is that people begin to ask the question, how did this happen? Right? What's the root cause of this problem? This is a disaster.
Good morning. Let's lighten the mood. All right. There we go. Wow. Megan Thee Stallion's looking good. Looking good. Megan Thee Stallion. Wow. All right. Star Trek. Or not Star Trek. Star Wars. Nobody cares. Lolo's live. Go check out Lolo. I'm probably going to end the stream, take a break, and then I'm going to jog for 20 minutes today. So, who else is streaming these days? No one else is streaming. What are you guys watching? That's where you were? Yeah. All right. So, yep. Go over there. Hit the like. Anything else? What else? All right. Let me check the news one more time. If there's anything interesting. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Okay, Hunter Biden, Hamas, State Department, Fauci's accountability, Israel's double standard, Fauci grilled. All right. Wow. MAGA Chinese outlet. FBI raids. Wall Street threats. Well, I already saw that. Anything on Yahoo News? Let's see. You're enjoying the summer. Careful, Shells. You're gonna get labeled an alcoholic. Let's see. Summer. Just summer. I like summer. Anyways, all right, people. I'm taking a break. Whoa. Have a great day. Stay out of trouble. Be productive. All that jazz. I'll come back. I'm gonna jog for 20 minutes this morning. We're trying to get back in the habit of doing it every day. Once I get into the habit of doing it every day, trying to get up to 30 minutes. I think that's the goal. So I can get in shape for Fat Boy Summer. Get all the girls, all the women's. So, if anybody knows any single women's, shoot them my way. You've been fasting? So, all right. Here's an idea. All right. I've had this idea, but I don't know if it's a good idea. All right. Okay. I've been watching this girl eat on YouTube. Watch. Hold on. Let me show you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Watch. This is what I'm gonna do. Fuck. What was her name? What was her name? What was her name? Hold on. We gotta, kick up the cringe factor. We got to knock up the cringe factor, you know? No. All right.
The struggle. Mami, ¿sí le puedes hacer el tweety sin cebolla y cilantro, ma? She was asleep on Maya right
Look,
now, baby.
and she's got a chat going too. Look.
All right. Okay.
Magic. No. Do you understand? No. No.
Yeah, you can, cousin, of course.
All right. So here's the plan. All right. So here's the plan. I'm gonna fast. I'm gonna fast for like 24 hours, and then I'm gonna eat one meal a day, and then I'm gonna live stream it. What do you think? Huh? So I'll fast for 24 hours, like I won't eat anything, and then I'll eat like one meal, and then I won't eat anything until the next day, and I'll live stream it. No, you guys, you see, what should I do it? Yes or no? I like Shell's enthusiasm. I don't know. That's too crazy, though. That's too cringe. I think that I have to save that. I know. I don't know why anybody watches this, but she's got like fucking 12,000 people. Look, she's got like 1 million fucking subscribers. Like she's got 1,000 likes on this video. So someone watches that shit. Shit, someone's watching it. But my thing is like, I don't want to get, bigger and then die of a heart attack like these people. So that's why I'm not gonna. No. Unless I do like something where like, it's one meal a day or something. But you guys want to watch me. You guys watch me do nothing. Sit here watching. I'm drinking coffee right now. You're still watching me. Or I'll go out to different restaurants. I'll go out to dinner, once a night. Like my one meal, like I'll go out, IRL. I don't know, something. We'll think about it, Leave a comment, All right. Have a great day. Stay out of trouble. Be productive. All that jazz. Bye.